to my channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below, so feel free to jump around, and if you like what you see, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out. I try to post 7 days a week, and you don't want to miss out on all of the fun. Now, this video shout out goes to Carolyn Anderson. Carolyn is a new fawn, so Carolyn, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and becoming a part of the fawn fam, fawn squad, fawn community. It is so awesome to have you be a part of this and be with me on my journey. I cannot thank you enough, and for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos, to comment, to hit that like button, for everything that you're doing. It really means so much to me. And oh my goodness, this phone, I have a new one that's coming in. It keeps it just shuts off on me. My apps close down, everything, even though it's set to stay on. So I'm so sorry that my phone is always interrupting our shout outs. Hopefully this is going to be fixed soon. I just have to go through the process of it getting delivered and swapped out and all of that nonsense. But thank you so much for saying that I'm such a fun person to watch and that you're glad that I make these videos, and I'm glad that you found my channel and that you're watching my content. So thank you so much. Now this video, I am so excited because Milani released, they're very messy because I was working out of them. The packaging is beautiful, but I have fingerprints all over it. These new babies, yes, I know, the packaging is gorgeous and blinding. So she came out with Bold Obsessions and Most Loved Mattes. And of course, Most Loved Mattes is all mattes. You get 12 eyeshadows and a mirror, which you can actually see your entire face in. It is awesome. I can't believe a drugstore company did that. It's awesome. And look at the size of these pans. You get 12 shades. You get the full-size mirror. It's $20 for one of these palettes. And then, yeah, 1 gram each. So you get 12 1-gram eyeshadow pans, or 0.04 ounces per shadow, depending if you like ounces or grams. Milani is cruelty-free, and I worked with 5 shadows out of, yeah, five shadows out of this palette. I do swatch both palettes in their entirety so you can see everything swatched, and they blended out so effortlessly, so buildable too, which was amazing. Next to no fallout. These were so easy to work with. It was incredible. And then in the Bold Obsessions, this one is an all-encompassing palette. You do get a mixture of, just look at those metallics. That's on my eye right now too. You get a mixture of mattes and metallics, and I go into more detail on the descriptions during the unboxing as usual in my videos, but I do swatch out all of these. And this, when I opened this, I was like, oh my god, this is such, I give you a close-up, such a dupe for the VISEART Golden Hour palette. So I tried to recreate the same look that I did using the VISEART Golden Hour palette last September. Yes, my memory is that ridiculous. I remember that I did this last September. I used a VISEART Cool Matte palette to go with this one because there weren't enough transition shades. So I couldn't totally recreate it because I did also use their Dark Matte palette to bring in one blue shade as well, which it wasn't necessary, but I did use 2 of their matte palettes plus this palette to create the look, but this is so close. It is amazing, and this is $49, this is $20, so I mean essentially $50 versus $20, 12 shades versus 9 shades. They're both cruelty-free. This one you get a net weight of 14 grams. So whatever that breaks down to, divided by 9 shadows. So I tried to recreate using the 2 Milani palettes. And so oh my goodness, where's my calculator? Okay, so the way I got a look similar to this using the Golden Hour palette and my VISEART palettes, it was a $209 eyeshadow look. I'm not talking about the wing liner, the, you know, prepping of the lid, none of that, just solely eyeshadows. It was a $209 look. Today's eyeshadow look is a $40 eyeshadow look, and they are pretty damn spot on if you ask me. I'm going to include the corresponding video down below. So that is craziness, and I was blown away by it too. So these do perform extremely well. The only thing that I would say is that the matte shades are not really true to color for what you see in the pans. So swatch them out on your arm before applying it, because what they swatch out on your skin is true to color what they apply as with a brush. So I did notice that, you know, like that purple looks like it's purple, and really it's more of a brownish plum color when you're putting it on with the brush. So just pay attention to that if you pick these palettes up. That would be my tip to you guys, is just that on its face, if you were expecting a full-on purple, it is more purpley brown, for example. And then when you're working with the metallic shades, I keep showing you like my mess of everything. This one is what is my halo, and it is so glowing and amazing, but it was a little bit crumbly. So all I did was pat my brush in there to pick up the product, and then I spritzed it with my Milani spray, and then it was just boom. It applied effortlessly, and it's like impact is gorgeous. I mean, I so would recommend the palettes no matter what, despite the fact that the colors are slightly off and the metallics are really creamy. The blue one, like the other metallics aren't like that. It's just something about that one specific shade for some reason when you put your brush in it, but so much pigment gets picked up and it is so beautiful. Like, his eyes running like crazy. What's new though, right guys? But I really cannot recommend it. I think that these are beautiful, and to have a full-size mirror that you could literally just travel with these, because you don't even need another mirror, and the looks that you can create, the fact that you can totally dupe out a VISEART with Milani is incredible. I didn't even realize that when I was purchasing it until I opened it up and I was like, Golden Hour! And I mean, it's not the same on the outside. I thought that this was a little bit more gold, but it's not, but the inside is amazing. So, all right, that's enough rambling. So yes, if you guys want to see swatches of both palettes, if you want to see everything in action, if you want to see how to get this eye look, everything, just everything, then keep on watching. Alright, here are Milani's 2 new big eyeshadow palettes that I am so over the top excited about, like you have no idea. And look how gorgeous this reflective packaging is. Can we just, I don't even know, like I am so pumped that that they released big eyeshadow palettes. I haven't even had a chance to put the smaller ones to the test yet. My goal is to start doing the full face of Milani, e.l.f., Wet n Wild, NYX, and get on with that as soon as I can. Like, I'm dying to do it so badly, you have no idea, but we're at least going to be playing with these guys. When I saw that these released, I bought them the second they launched, and then they've been sitting here now for about a week because of the passport situation, going to my hometown and everything else, and here we are. I finally get to film these and open them up and look at them, and all right, here we go. So I had to get both. One is an all matte palette, so if you guys want just matte looks, they did come out with an all matte one, which will also be amazing for transition shades. And then they did release one that has a combination of mattes and metallics. So I will read you the description of both babies. So number one, most loved matte eyeshadow palette is a matte color for every mood. Show your true colors in every occasion with this palette of 12. I'm so pumped. This is like on the ColourPop realm of eyeshadows in their palettes. And I also just got the new ColourPop palette that arrived today as well, so I'm going to try to film that one tomorrow. Ultra smooth matte neutrals. Greet the morning with subtle natural looks for daytime and build drama with deeper shades as you transition to playtime. No matter where you go, Most Loved Mattes takes you there beautifully. And you guys know Milani is a cruelty-free brand, and you can get her at the drugstore. These palettes I have not seen on Ulta. I know Milani is at Ulta now, which is amazing. I did purchase these from Milani's website online, but by now they might be in drugstores as well. I know my Meyer carries Milani, so worth checking out. Oh, and the customer service is amazing. The co-founder from Milani reached out to me oh my gosh, a few days ago, and just said that they noticed my loyalty to Milani with purchasing from them and gave me $10 off of my next order, which I thought was like the most unreal customer service, that they pay attention to that. And it wasn't just, you know, some generic email. It was personalized, and it was, you know, signed off by the co-founder. So that was really, really great. And I just wanted to make mention of that too, because I just find that those little touches are so incredible, because it is so lacking in the customer service department with so many companies these days. So I did want to let you guys know that too, which is another reason to love Milani and buy from Milani directly if you can. So then the number 2 palette, Bold Obsessions eyeshadow palette, all day, everyday obsession. An intoxicating mix of ultra smooth and richly pigmented mattes and metallics. This addictive palette presents 12 high performance shades in an array of warm, cool, and neutral tones. Adjust your color as you continue your journey, letting Bold Obsessions move with you from sunrise to nightfall. All right, let's get into these. I just love the packaging. I'm dying to see what this looks like. Oh, she's pretty. I know my fingerprint is on there already from pulling it out, but damn, Milani, that is like, that seriously looks, oh my gosh, this looks so much like the VISEART Golden Hour. This looks so luxe. I love it. And in the back, you have your shades. Can't Pink Straight is the first shade name. I'm in love. Sweet as honey. Oh my gosh. Red between the lines. These are the cutest. Brunettes Have Fun. Gold Getter. These are the cutest names ever. Oh my goodness. It's saying follow 3 curated looks or mix and match for endless color combinations. I wonder if they have it in here? No. Oh! Look at the mirror! And these are beautiful. Those look incredible. Ah! And that, I literally see my entire face. Like, this could be such an amazing travel palette. I don't see the curated looks. If there was supposed to be an insert, maybe. Or maybe it's just online. I'm not sure. Let's get into the other one and see if there's an insert. but it might just be online. Oh, I just got my fingerprints all over it again, but it's the same beautiful packaging. On the back again, fancy vanilla, come up roses, your peach, oh my god, my daily latte, chocolate is life. I'm in love with the shade names. Oh, wow. These are gorgeous. The mirror, too. Look at these transition shades. I am blown away. All right, I'm gonna get to swatching because there is a lot to swatch, and then I will be right back. So I swatched Bold Obsessions first because obviously I had to with the metallic screaming my name, and oh my gosh, these are incredibly beautiful. Like, I'm so excited to do this, you have no idea. You guys, honestly, these two shades, the blue and the gold, are giving me VISEART golden hour vibes like you have no idea. I think I'm going to use those two shades and see if I can get a look similar to the one I created last September using that palette, because oh my god, do we see this? This is Milani. This is drugstore. Do we see how beautiful these swatches are? I'm dying. All right, so we have Can't Pink Straight. I'm obsessed with the names. Oh my god. Sweet as Honey. Sorry, it's written so tiny. Bear in Mind. Sands of Time. Gold Getter. Slate All Day, Suede Side to Side, Blazing Hot, Smoke Signals, Brunettes Have Fun, Red Between the Lines, and Little Black Dress. And can we just give Milani a moment for how pigmented the black shade is? Seriously though, I am so impressed with the quality of this palette. I can't even begin to tell you. So now let me switch arms so I can show you the matte palette. So this is the Most Loved Mattes, and these are so beautiful. I really think that this palette will be so great for all of your transition shades. Like, I'll try to incorporate a little bit of this one, even though the other palette is all-encompassing, just so we can get a little feel for both palettes. But the mattes are really nice. They're creamy, they're smooth, they're buttery. I mean, they're not, you know, Natasha Denona, but they are amazing. Now, I'm really sorry about these swatches. It's using my left hand, so it's really tricky. I am so right hand dominant. It's not even funny. But starting with the first shade, yes, it's my skin tone. We have Fancy Vanilla, Come Up Roses, You're a Peach, My Daily Latte, Bust a Mauve. Oh my god, I love that, Bust a Mauve. Catch a Tan, Toast of the Town, No Plum Intended. Oh my gosh, what does that one say? Hiking in Sedona, Chocolate is Life, Don't a Raisin Voice, and the last shade is Umber the Sun. Oh my goodness, okay, I am beyond excited right now to go create a look, so I'm gonna go prep and prime my eyes, and I will be right back. You guys, we have a serious dupe alert, honestly. VISEART Golden Hour and Milani, the Bold Obsessions. Isn't that crazy? Except you get 9 shades versus 12, and this was 50 bucks or 49, and I have to go look up this one. I can't remember off the top of my head. I want to say 16. I have to go look it up though. I'll put bubbles or something. But holy cow! Starting with my Carity E31, I'm just going to take the first shade in the most loved mattes. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna work with the most loved mattes as much as we can to test this baby out, and then use the other one for the metallics as much as possible. I just really want to incorporate them, so we're gonna stick to this baby for transition shades initially as much as possible. But I'm gonna start with this one and then put this all over my oh my god, why? All over my lid. It is already prepped and primed, but just to test out as many of these shades as possible. And so far, this is awesome. That just went on like a dream, and there is no bad kickback in the pan. Just a little bit. Boom. Now, sticking with my Carity E31, I'm gonna go into this baby right here and work that in the crease and above. Okay, these blend like a dream. They are buildable. They are not patchy. They are so like just smooth and creamy and effortless to blend. It's awesome. Now, taking my Moda Pro crease brush, I'm going to go into this purple and keep that in the crease and slightly above. Hello, pigment. These are super buildable and blendable and not patchy, but the only thing I am noticing is that they are very true to the swatches, which isn't quite as true to the shade in the pan. Like, I'm not getting the vibrancy of the purple. I'm getting a much deeper color, but it's the same color as I got when I swatched it. So if you pick up these palettes, I would swatch it before you use them, because they are true to what it appears as a swatch. They're not as true to pan shade. But aside from that, they are fantastic shadows. Now, taking my Marc Jacobs the crease brush, I'm going to take this shade right here and keep that primarily in the crease. I do want to clean up my lid because it did get a little messy during all of the blending. So I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, put a pump of that on the back of my hand, and then taking my Sigma Cut Crease E62 brush, I'm going to dip the concealer on both sides. That way it's easier when you're flipping your brush back and forth. And then starting from the base, working my way upward. Now taking my MAC 242, I'm going to start with this golden shade. And we get to Milani her up in a Milani shadow. So are we Milani-ing the Milani up? I think that's what we're doing, guys. So we're going to Milani her up. Wow, that's pretty. Then just switching sides of the brush, I'm gonna now take the deep blue. And again, we're gonna Milani the Milani up. I am such a dork, but I'm really loving the fact that we're Milaniing the Milani shadow up. It's just extra cool instead of being just another, whoa, these are so pigmented. Milani is not messing around. Wow. Alright, I finished up my face, and as usual, everything I used will be listed down below. I just want to go over a few things. I'm currently wearing Milani's lipstick in the shade 43, Pretty Natural. I did have two different liquid lipsticks I was torn between using, but I felt like going with something more creamy, so that's what I went with instead. As I like, those are gonna fall. I'm calling it now at some point in the video. Then for blush, I used Milani's Color Harmony in Berry Rays 04. I love these blushes. I have the Coral Beams that is completely shattered. It arrived shattered, and I never actually reached out to Milani to tell them that Coral Beams came shattered. Remember when I did that video on all of these blushes when they dropped? I still have the broken one. I was gonna use it and I was like, shoot. Like, it's really shattered. So I used this one instead. And I went back to this highlight. So that is the glowing, beautiful baby you see on my cheeks. This is number 2 Dayglow. It's the Strobe Light highlight by Milani. I wanted to keep it like as much Milani as possible. And I was gonna use the Milani foundation, but I did order my shade a while back and I don't know where I put it. I have all of my tan shades and I'm not sure where I put my actual shade, so I don't have that on right now. And then I tested out the Lila Be a Glow face mist, and oh my goodness, does it add extra glow, and it feels wonderful. It is like my new favorite glowy mist over top of Tatcha, over top of my Cover FX, over my Glam Glow. I'm in love. This is soothing. The mist is delicious. I got it from Sephora. It has the faintest lavender smell. It is just beautiful. I went ham. Like, I just doused it and I looked like a grease ball until it all like set in, and now it's just like dewy and beautiful. But I always do that. I go crazy with my setting sprays and I am in love. And then I'm wearing my Huda Beauty lashes in Farrah number 12 Faux Mink. So that is everything, I think. My vanity is a disaster, but I think that's it. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're gonna finish up this lower lash line. All right, taking my Wayne Goss number 20 brush, I'm going to start with this shade and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Now taking the next shade down, I'm going to smoke that one beneath the lower lash line. Now taking my MAC 212 brush, I'm going to go into the Bold Obsessions palette and take the black, and I want to get that nice and tight to the lower lash line. I can't get over how black this is. They did such a great job. Now taking my Luxie 111 brush, I'm going to dip into this purple and smoke that beneath the lower lash line. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys love the eye look that I recreated for my VISEART look, and that you're as blown away by the fact that this is such a dupe for VISEART on such a lower end of the spectrum for price points, and that it's just, here you have it. If you want a golden hour and you couldn't get your hands on it, pick up these two palettes or just even the Bold Obsessions palette, and you can get those couple of shadows that just pop from the golden hour palette in this Milani for less than half the cost, and have a few extra shadows out of it as well. So this was a great find. Milani killed it. I love it. So please thumbs this video up if you liked it. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.